Ability Center's Core Essentials.
Hey everybody, it's Junior, your favorite personal trainer here at Ability Center, getting ready to do some essential core workout. I have my colleague Tracy here.
Hello.
She's going to be demonstrating some seated variations, but this workout is going to be a great workout. So focusing really on the core. Core is not just your abs, it's going to be the side, the obliques. So what we have 6 movements. We have one called the mountain climber. We got a series of planks from each side and also a full. And we also have some crunches. So what we're going to do is first, we're going to walk through each movement. First movement is going to be a mountain climber. Now, mountain climbers essentially are from a full plank position, hands directly underneath your shoulders, and you're going to extend and be on your toes, so a nice straight line. And with the mountain climber, we're going to bring our knee into our chest, our feet touch the ground, back, and other leg. Tracy, from yours?
So first of all, making sure you're very secure in your chair. Okay, so for this movement, we're going to be lifting our legs up along with our arms. So arms are coming up, knees are up. Lift, one arm, one knee.
Perfect. So we got 30 seconds to demonstrate this. Follow along at your own pace. I'll show some variations as we go through. So we're going to start with the climbers. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, and go. So with the climbers, again, you bring your knee into your chest, your toe touches the ground. If you want to speed it up a little bit, you can create more of a run. So you alternate without minimal touch. But the variation, just keep it going. Or if you want to, just bring it down to your knee and just bring your knees in, toe touch. Very simple. So keep it going. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Awesome.
Perfect. That's mountain climber, move number 1. Move number 2, side planks. Now a lot of people run away from these planks. It's very important. So what we're gonna do for a side plank, we're gonna start on our side of our body. We're going to be on our elbow or our forearm. Make sure your shoulders directly align with your elbow. Now your body is going to be nice and straight. Stack your legs. If you find it's a little difficult, then stagger your legs. Have one leg on the ground, opposite the other leg. What we're going to do, we're going to push with our hip and drive as tall as possible up to the ceiling. And we're going to hold. Tracy?
Making sure you're seated in your chair, you're feeling secure. One leg is out, the same side arm is up, and you're going to do a slight twist. And you're going to hold that core in very tight and down. And then the opposite side, up, twist, core is engaged, and down.
Perfect. All right, so let's get into a position. 30-second plank hold. Again, the variation is up to you. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So again, nice and calm, nice and straight and lined up. Keeping the hips extended, keep them lined up with your thigh. If you find this is difficult and you want to change it up, drop your knees down to the ground, keep your hips off the ground. Same position. And just hold it there. 15 seconds. If you want to add a little fun, throw your hands in the air and just hold that as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down. Perfect. Whew, that was fun.
Felt that one.
All right, so next movement is going to be an ab crunch with your knees in the air. So what that looks like, we're on the ground, back nice and comfortable, lower back engaged on the ground. Both legs are going to extend, so your knees are going to be bent at 90 degrees. You don't need your knees to come into your chest, 90 degrees with your waist. Hands behind your head. And what you're going to do, you're just going to simply raise your upper body so your shoulder blades off the ground, and then back down, and that's a crunch. Tracy, what does it look like on your side?
Seated in our chair, straight shoulders back, bringing your elbows up high, hands behind your head, leaning forward, belly button into your spine, just crunching towards your knees as far as you can without any discomfort, and back. Core is engaged, down toward your knees, and up.
Perfect. All right, so we got 30 seconds, ab crunch, knees up. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Again, when you crunch from the ground, you want to try to get your shoulder blades off the ground. That's the goal. You don't need to put any pressure in your neck. Okay, so your chin, keep your chin nice and tucked. Shoulder blades off the ground. Variation, drop your feet down to the ground if you need to. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect.
Good. Okay.
All right, number 4. All right, so this is the other side of the plank. You thought you got rid of it? Nice try. So what we're gonna do is we're going to use the other arm. If you used your left, now you're gonna be on your right. Same as the other one, nice and tall, elbow supported underneath your shoulder, legs straight, hips up, and hold. Tracy?
Same thing, so seated in your chair, straight spine, shoulders up and back, leg is out, same side, arm is up, leaning to the side, belly button into your spine, core engaged.
Perfect. So let's get another 30 seconds, other arm. 3, 2, 1, and up. So again, drive the hips up. Also try to ensure that you're nice and straight. Okay, your core and your thighs nice and straight. Again, if this becomes a little difficult, drop to your knees. Keep your hips off the ground. Halfway there. If you want to have some fun, back up, hands in the air. Really add a little more intensity. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Whew, that's a good one.
Good job. Whew. All right, number 5. So back to the ground. We're going to do a variation or another option of the crunch. This time we're going to be doing a twist, elbow to the opposite knee. So similar where we are with the crunch, we're going to keep our feet down to the ground and we're going to raise up in the crunch and we're going to do a twist. And down, and then twist elbow to opposite knee, and down, and repeat. Tracy?
Okay, so I think I'll show 2 variations for this seated position. So elbows are up high, hands behind your head. First variation is you can lift your knee toward each elbow, or the other option is bringing your elbow down toward your knee and up. Whatever works for you, and down.
Perfect.
Okay?
All right, 30 seconds again on the clock. In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Again, shoulder blades off the ground, elbow pointing towards that knee. Nice little squeeze at the top, and back down and relax. If this is a little bit too much for variation, again, just extend the arm. You don't have to be the elbow. Keep it going. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. All right, last movement, and then you can take a little rest. Back to our planks. We did our sides, now we're going to do a full plank. This is always the fun. This is the best one to do. So full plank, we're going to do this from the forearm position. So support your upper body, shoulders lined up with your elbows. Your arms are going to be straight in front of you. I don't want individuals clasping your hands. Let's keep your hands directly in front of you. Palms down, forearms touching the ground. We're going to extend up to a nice straight position, nice in line from the hips to the lower back, and we're going to hold that position for the 30 seconds. If you need to, for variation, drop to the knees, hold it for 30 seconds. Tracy?
Okay, seated variation. I'm going to show you 2. So your legs will be straight out in front of you, your knees can be slightly bent. Make sure you're safe and secure on your chair. First option is you can just stay where you're at, holding onto your chair, leaning back, core is engaged, looking up. Or the other option is legs in the same position and your arms can be up toward the sky. Whatever you feel more comfortable, those are your options.
Perfect. All right, got a 30-second plank and then you can take a little break. Let's get ready in 3, 2, 1, and let's plank. So one of the common faults with planks and when a lot of folks do it, they don't know what they look like. So sometimes your hips are a little too high and you're pitching a tent. Sometimes your hips are too low, causing lower back problems. You just really want to ensure that you're squeezing your glutes and keeping your core nice and focused and breathe. 10 seconds to go. Just keep looking forward. Don't look down, just look forward. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Perfect. So those are our 6 movements. What I want you to do now is take a break. We're going to take a minute rest. We're going to come back, and now what we're going to do is we're going to take all those 6 movements, put it to a nice little circuit of fun. So stay tuned, grab some water, come back in a minute.
Take a break here. Stay hydrated.
All right, everybody, thanks for coming back. So hopefully you only took a minute, but make sure you grab some water and have a little towel. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw all those movements into a circuit, which means little rest, maximum energy. But again, go at your own pace. 40-second intervals. So you're going to 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds rest, and then go to the next movement. So again, we have mountain climbers, side plank on one side, crunches with the knees up, other side plank, elbow crunches, full plank, and then rest. So 40 seconds of the movement, 20 seconds of rest. And then you take a minute rest at the end, and then we do it all again. Okay, so start back with our mountain climbers. And we're going to get ready. We're going to have 40 seconds of this movement. So again, mountain climbers, going to be in a plank position or starting from the knee position. And we're going to get ready to go in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Mountain climbers. Again, go at your own pace, or you can speed it up. It's up to you.
Making sure in your chair that your spine is straight, lifting your arms and your knees straight back.
Yep. Key with the mountain climbers, make sure that your back doesn't dip. Okay, that's the key here. Halfway through, just remember to breathe at your own pace. Again, if you need to take a little 5-second, catch your breath, it's up to you. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. 20 seconds rest. In this 20 seconds, we'll start talking about our next movement, which is our side plank. Again, you're gonna pick an arm, nice and tall with your lung, along with your legs. Stack your legs if you're with me, and you're gonna push up. Tracy, what does it look like on your side?
If you're on the chair, you're gonna make sure you're secure on your chair. One leg is out, same side arm is up, and you're gonna do your slight reach. Feeling very tight in your core.
All right, so get ready. In 3, 2, 1, and push. Again, keep the forearms nice and engaged, shoulders right over top your elbow, hips up to the sky. And breathe. How's it look on your side, Tracy?
Reaching for the sky, core is engaged, looking straight ahead.
Again, for variations, if you're on the floor, drop your knees to the ground, but keep your hips up, pushing to the sky. And just breathe. 10 seconds to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew.
Okay, next.
All right, 20-second rest. Next movement, again, when we cue it up, it's gonna be on your back, knees in the air, and we're gonna be doing crunches. What does it look like from your side, Tracy?
Okay, so spine is straight. Your feet are flat on the floor, knees are bent. You're gonna have your arms up high, hands behind your head, and you're just gonna reach down, elbows to knees, as far as you can. If it's only halfway, that's perfect.
All right, so let's get ready to go in 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Nice and calm. Breathe out when you crunch. Down, breathe out when you crunch, and down.
Making sure in your chair that you're reaching as far as you can without any discomfort. Inhaling and exhaling.
We're halfway there. Again, it's not about speed. The goal is to crunch on every movement. Squeeze your core. 10 seconds to go.
Engaging that core.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect.
Whew, okay.
All right. So 20 seconds rest. Getting ready for our next side plank. Opposite side. If it's your left or your right, it's up to you. All right. Tracy?
Making sure you're secure in your chair. Leg is out in front of you. Your knee can be slightly bent. Same side arm is going to be reaching up.
All right. In 2, 1, and push. Again, make sure shoulders and elbow are lined. You want your core, your hips, your thighs, nice straight line.
In your chair, making sure your belly button is toward your back. Your core is really engaged, feeling that full body engaging.
All right, halfway to go. Again, if you need a variation, drop down to your knees, but keep the hips elevated. All right, the goal here, keeping the core always engaged.
Keep that breathing going.
In 3, 2, 1, and rest.
Whew.
Ooh, 20 seconds rest. Hope you're having fun. Back down to the ground, on your back. We're going to be doing the crunches, opposite elbow to the knee. Tracy?
Okay, so same thing in our chair. We can bring our knees up or we can lean down toward our knees, whatever is good for you.
All right, in 2, 1, let's go.
Engaging that core.
Remember, on every crunch, the twist, goal is to get the shoulder blade off the floor. If you need a variation, take the elbows down and just reach with your hand. Touch the top of your knee.
Just keep going. Reaching for those knees.
Good job. All right, let's get the last 10 seconds to go. Don't hold your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job.
All right, awesome.
All right, one more move. 20-second rest. We got back to our full planks. All right, remember, full planks on your forearms. Nice, strong, and tall on your toes, looking forward.
Okay, you can either hold on to your chair, feeling secure, or reaching your arms up, engaged abdomen.
All right, in 2, 1, and let's go. Now, with the planks, as I mentioned before, I do not want you clasping your hands together. I want your palms on the ground, nice and calm and relaxed. All your weight is on your elbows, right to your forearms. If you need a variation, drop to your knees, keep the hips nice and lined up. How you feeling, Tracy?
Pretty good. My stomach's starting to shake.
Remember to breathe. If you need a rest, go down to your knees, just don't stop. 10 seconds to go.
Almost done.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Whew.
Ding, ding, ding. Good job. Round 1, done. 2 more rounds to go. Going to take 1 minute rest, grab some water, get a little towel. We'll see you back shortly.
Take a break. You're working hard.
All right, everybody. Thanks for coming back. Hopefully everybody came back. All right, so hopefully you took your full minute, got some water, toweled off a little bit. We got round 2. Second verse, same as the first. So we're gonna start back with the mountain climbers. So hope you're ready, nice and limbered up.
Let's do it.
All right, let's get ready in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Again, with the mountain climbers, you can either go with a quick pace, knees in, out, or slow it down, or start from your knees and just bring your knees up to your chest.
In your chair, just make sure you're seated straight up and you're lifting those knees as far as you can. Arms are reaching up.
Keep it going. Again, the intensity, it's up to you. Just keep moving. That's the goal.
Engaging that core, lifting those knees. Keep going.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Whew. 20 seconds rest, side plank. Get yourself ready. Remember, elbow supporting your shoulder, legs nice and tall. If you need to, stagger.
Okay, same thing in your chair. One leg out, engaging that whole body, reaching up, slight twist.
2, 1, go. Get nice and calm. Breathe. Try so the sweat doesn't drop in your eyes. And you just want to hold nice and calm. Again, drop down to your knees if you want a little rest.
Try and keep that spine straight in your chair. Feeling that whole side body engaging.
Keep going. If you need a break, drop your hips down if you need to. Take 5 seconds and get right back into it.
Deep breaths.
Good job. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Whew.
Ooh.
All right.
20-second rest. Get ready for our abs. Crunches, knees up.
Okay, same in your chair, elbows behind, and you're just gonna lean forward, up and down, as far as you can.
All right, get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go. Again, watch your breathing. This is your second round, so going to start to feel your heart rate increase a little bit. Really try to extend that exhale and just breathe it out.
Make sure your belly button is reaching for your back in your chair, and you're just bending at your waist, gently forward.
Good job. Again, your lower back, try to maintain contact with the ground. Belly button in.
Keep going.
4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good work. All right, halfway through. We're going to be doing the other plank, other arm, side plank. Same as the first one.
Okay, making sure in your chair you're secure. Opposite leg out, opposite arm up.
All right, get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, and press. Hips up to the sky. Really keep that pressure on your forearm. Your hand doesn't do anything, so just relax and breathe.
In your chair, if you want to take your opposite hand, make sure you're secure, holding on to your chair, and your core is engaged. Just feel that side body movement.
Again, if you're feeling that you're getting that shakes going, your body's fighting back, mind over matter here. Again, drop to your knees if you need to, or just really try to push through it. 10 seconds to go.
Keep going.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, nice. All right, 2 more. We're not done yet. Crunches to the opposite knee. Set yourself up. This is your chance to breathe and relax, so let's do that.
Same thing in your chair, straight spine. You're gonna bring your opposite elbow to opposite knee, or
3,
lifting.
2, 1, and let's go. Again, on the crunch, slight twist. The goal is to point your elbow to that knee. I'm not trying to touch it. You just want to guide your body in that direction. How's it looking over there, Tracy?
Oh, I'm going, I'm moving.
Again,
Engaging that core.
good. Remember to breathe. 10 seconds to go. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, last one before you take a break. Not a long break, but just a little break. Back to our full plank. That's from the forearms to the toes.
Okay, always make sure you're secure. You can either hold on to your chair or bring your arms up. Whatever works for you today, let's do it.
All right, 3, 2, 1, and let's push through this last one. So again, hips aligned with your lower back. Try to find a spot on the ground that you can stare at, about 45 degrees in front of you, and just focus.
Holding in that core. If you're in your chair, you want your arms up, or you can have your arms down, hang on to your chair, making sure your core is engaged.
Again, if you find that you're shaking too much, drop down to your knees. If you're on your knees and you're still shaking, just take a break. But just keep on going. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Awesome.
Good job. All right, that's round 2.
Whew.
One more round to go, minute rest, grab some water. If I had water, I'd drink it, but I don't.
I do.
But stay tuned, come back for more.
Take a break. Almost done.
All right, everybody, welcome back. This is round 3. All right, just in case you thought Tracy shared some water, she did not. So I'm still thirsty.
Sorry.
Comment if you need to. All right, so we have our third round movement. Same 6 movements. I'm starting with the mountain climber. So let's get ready to go. Hope you're ready. This is the last one, so let's push through. All right, we got 40 seconds to go. In 3, 2, 1, and let's go.
Making sure you're secure in your chair, lifting your knees and your arms, core is engaged.
Again, this is the third round, so pick your pace. You'll know what to do. The key is to finish this round. Even if it's tough, finish this round.
Keep going, lifting those knees, moving your arms if you're in your chair.
Remember to breathe. 10 seconds to go. Keep it going. 5,
Almost
4,
done.
3, 2, 1. Good job.
right.
20 seconds rest.
Woo.
Side plank. Second time, third time. It's even more than the second time.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Make sure you're secure in your chair. Leg is straight, arm is up.
All right, this is your last chance to catch your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's plank. Again, same as before. Elbow and shoulder nice and lined up. Hips lined up with your thighs, and just push to the sky.
Making sure your spine is straight, you're feeling secure in your chair. Gentle twist, seated plank.
Remember to breathe. And again, if you need to take a break, drop your hips down to the ground, take a 2 seconds, and get back up to your mood. 10 seconds to go.
Keep going, we're almost done.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job.
Okay.
All right. Down on the ground, on your back, knees up, crunches, and just breathe because this is your rest.
Okay, in your chair, make sure you're secure. Just a gentle movement at your waist, down toward your knees.
4, 3, 2, 1, and let's crunch. Remember, your lower body is not doing anything. You're not swinging your knees, just keeping them 90 degrees from your waist, and crunch.
If you're in your chair, you might find a nice gentle stretch in your lower back as you bend forward, reaching for your knees with your elbows.
Remember, goal is to get your shoulder blades off the ground. That gets the crunch. 10 seconds to go.
Almost done.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right.
All right.
Halfway there. We're going to do the side plank, other arm. And we're just going to breathe for a second.
Maybe take a drink of water.
Some people will take a drink of water, showing off, but that's okay.
All right, let's do this. Opposite leg on your chair, feeling secure.
3,
Leg is out straight.
2, 1, and push.
Gentle twist. Engaging your core, belly button towards your back. Spine is straight.
Just remember, the shaking that's happening, it's your body just not used to the movement. So doing this more than once, a few days a week, start to get stronger. Less shaking. 15 seconds,
Deep breaths.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Okay,
All
if
right.
you want to sit back in your chair, take a couple of deep breaths, just relax your body for a moment.
All right, second last movement. Crunch again, this one is with the twist. Feet are going to be on the ground.
Okay, secure in your chair, your elbows are up, hands behind your head.
In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Twist, down. Twist, and back. And
Twisting
breathe.
in your chair, leaning forward, or your variation is lifting up your knees towards your elbows, twisting.
And again, if you find that it's a little bit taxing on your abs, take a break, relax, breathe, and start again.
Same within your chair. If you need to stop, just drop your arms and just sit straight for a few minutes and take a couple of breaths.
10 seconds to go. Power through these last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job.
All right.
All right. Last movement. We got the plank.
All right.
All right.
Take a break in your chair. Couple of breaths. Straighten out your legs.
All right, again, focus. Okay, this is your last movement, so let's push through this one. In 3, 2, 1, and let's go.
Engage that core.
As you're doing the plank and you're starting to realize that maybe you're not as shaky when you're doing the full plank versus the side, it just means that certain parts of your body just maybe need to be a little bit more engaged than the others. So typically your sides are going to be not as strong as the full. So don't worry about it, but just keep on practicing.
Keep going.
10 seconds to go.
Engage that core.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Whew, that was shaky. That was
Perfect.
a shaky one.
Great job, everybody. So 3 rounds. I'm just going to sit down and talk. How was that, Tracy?
Very good.
All right. So let's just stretch out a little bit before we end off the video. Just going to be here on the ground. We're going to extend our legs out. We're just going to reach down to our toes or as far as you can go. And we're just going to relax the body. So just walk down to your toes or to your ankles. And you just want to lean your chest forward.
Doing the same movement in your chair. Again, making sure you're secure and just reaching down toward your toes as far as you can.
Yeah, we're just going to hold this for another couple more seconds. Perfect. Back up. And then just one more movement where we're just going to stretch out the shoulders a little bit. So we're going to take one arm, extend it in front of the other, cross it over your chest. The other arm is going to grab just underneath the elbow. And you're just going to pull it into your chest and just breathe. Just relax and get some of the tension out of your shoulders.
Yeah, that feels good.
Here we go. Whew. And now the other side, same movement. Arm out, across the chest, underneath the elbow, and just hold. We're not looking for pain here, we're just looking to release some tension. Whew. And ladies and gentlemen, that's it. So I want to thank you for enjoying, hopefully you enjoyed the Essential Core workout. Tracy was great.
It was fun, thank you.
Thanks for joining me. Hopefully see you guys soon. Again, take a look on the platform for some of your more workouts. Take a look at some of Tracy's workouts. Add some comments, let us know how you feel. It's Junior, peace out.
Ability Center's Core Essentials.